Hello and welcome to another episode of War Thunder with your host, Czar Peppers. I was playing in the air battles the other day and I came across this cool night map, so I thought I'd hit record and see what happens. Now, I never played on a map like this before. I don't even think I've played on this map, this terrain. It's really cool with all the spotlights and stuff going everywhere. It looks really neat when you get down low, you'll see later. But we're starting out in the British Premium Mustang. And I believe this is the first the first variant of the Mustang that had the Spitfire's Merlin engine in it, which was, before they put the Merlin in it, the performance of the P-51 was found to be not particularly wonderful. But then the British got a few of these in the Lend-Lease and put the Merlin in it, and became the legend that it is today. And later in the war. Now I'm just trying to gain some altitude. I'm a big fan of booming and zooming, regardless of whether or not I'm in a German aircraft. Targets, we got a P-51. Hello. Choices. No, I'm not going to be able to get this guy. But I guess I'm going to be cocky and try and go for it. This thing is has a reasonable turn rate. Not as good as a Spitfire. Let's just dodge all these incoming planes. Oh, it looks so cool with all the tracers going everywhere, with that plane on fire. It's so cool. I really wish that I got in more matches like this, because the tracers going everywhere, it's just so... Oh, I'm using the stealth rounds right now though, so mine don't look cool. I had the mouse sensitivity a bit too high on this. But the great thing about cannons, especially when you have 4 of them, you don't really need accuracy, because eventually one will clip the guy and completely blow off his wing. Oh, let's go for my older brother, I suppose. Almost feel a bit dirty. Yeah, he's gone. He's gone, and I'm gone. Well, maybe I shouldn't have been staring at the pretty flames so long. Let's take out the Spitfire. Now hopefully in this one we'll try and get down lower to show you what it looks like in the spotlights and everything. I like booming and zooming in British planes for some reason. I know they're not as good at high speed as, say, a 109, but they're still pretty effective. And if you miss, you actually have a chance of getting back on target. Actually, not really, because when you're going really fast in the Spitfire, you can't really turn all that well. Got a 109 down there. He's low down, we have a big advantage. But he's probably going to get shot down by one of our teammates. We got a P-51 going left. Looks like he's going west. Or I suppose northwest. Let's try and go for the P-51. Not really sure how this map works. Oh. Hey, that was close. Win streak number 3. Or times 3. Very nice. Now my playing in this match wasn't that impressive. I just thought it was a really cool map, so I thought I would show you. Spitfire is such a nice looking plane. And I know that's pretty much what everybody says in every single video with a Spitfire in it, but it's true. Just look at it. It's a classy looking plane. It looks like it's British. Except not British with that accent, more of a, hello, I'm British. That kind of accent. Sorry, British people. She's my queen too. Don't really have a whole lot to choose from down here. Lots of teammates. We are not winning. Let's try and get this 0 because it's probably one of the biggest threats to me in my Spitfire. But it's not gonna work. Let's try and regain our altitude, but somebody's on me. Okay, let's just do a loop. What is that, a 109? 190? That's cool. A little bit inconvenient, but cool. Hopefully I can get around this rock before... I think that was the guy that I mucked up that shot on. That's unfortunate. I think we'll pick the Typhoon. I really... the late tier, or the mid tier British planes are pretty great with all their cannons on them. In the early tiers, you're a bit, with those 7.7s, can be a bit limiting. You need a lot of time on a target to take it down, but once you get into tier 2 and then tier 3, it sure doesn't take very long. You don't need much time behind a target to take it down with 4 cannons on your wings. 4 20mm cannons. That 0's still down there. Yeah, there he is, Mr. Kira. Now, I see what looks like one of those big flat towers that you would have seen in Berlin to defend against the bombing raids down there. At the A point, but I have no idea what you're supposed to do to capture it. And we are about to lose. But maybe I can get one more before we lose. Probably not.
Enemy aviators are attacking our base. We must stop them.
Really? I was just gonna have some tea instead. Coming up behind the 109. Well. But that was an interesting match. I would like to see some more of those night battles. It'd be cool to see some historic or even simulator night battles. Simulator night battles would be rather tough. It's already tough enough to try to find targets in simulator. But yeah. I just thought it was a neat mission, and I'd show you. So, until next time, good night.